Ups. Ich glaube, ich muss hier lang, oder?
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Da muss ich nicht lang. Hier lang? Tatsache, hier bin ich richtig.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Okay. Nimmt einen, bevor er sich eine einfängt. Curly Bill. Besiege Curly Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
You're done. Time to dance with the devil. You working for Wyatt Earp? Let's do some bitch Earp send you to kill me? This ain't my day to die.
Vorne ist irgendwo jemand, aber ich sehe niemanden.
Oh, wanna play hide and seek?
Er hat mich alle runtergerannt. Okay, direkt auf diese Waffe gehen.
You working for Wyatt Earp? You got no chance and no future. Make him pay for that. I'm putting you down. You can't hide forever, boy.
Ja, du aber auch nicht. Ich höre ihn nicht, das ist das Problem.
Come on out, son.
Bist du? Ich höre nur seine Stimme, aber ich weiß wirklich gerade gar nicht, wo er ist.
You're going to the gates of hell.
Dann komm raus.
Hiding like a scared little puppy. Got a lot of sand showing up here all by your lonesome.
Ist der andere jetzt schon wieder?
Why is he still standing?
Bist du?
Gonna kill you like I killed Morgan Earp. Kill that murderous cocksucker.
Bist du denn jetzt schon wieder?
Bastard! No one kills Curly Bill! You asshole!
Bist du?
Come out!
Hab ihn.
Brocious gave me no choice
Wunderbar.
but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
So. Ist auch nur ein kleiner Schisser gewesen, mehr nicht. Johnny Ringo der nächste, der Boss wird und stirbt.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ehrenhaft getötet.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Ehrlich. Den haben wir uns gut geholt. Ehrenhaft
I was
getötet.
paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Zu 3 The Innocents.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Oh, die Glorreiche. Nee, der Glorreiche. Episode 3. Und zwar kümmern wir uns jetzt mal um die Unschuldigen. Wie sie sich nennen.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
Bitte dich zur Mine vor, mach ich doch
As the
gerne.
local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him. As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
So, jetzt schnell nachladen. Aua. Jetzt einmal. Kann ich das einfach kaputt machen oder? Ich glaub nicht.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Tanzschuss. Dann spring ich mal so weg, den gebe ich so an.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Danke. Der hat Dynamit geschmissen. Oh, es gibt nämlich einen Erfolg erst auf den mit dem Dynamit schmeißen. Aua. Scheiße.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other.
Ich hab Angst, hier durchzuschießen.
Of
Ne?
course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous,
Wie komme ich
desperate
hier rein,
individual.
beziehungsweise wie komme ich da auch wieder raus?
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Komme ich auch nicht rein anscheinend. Ich hätte wetten können, dass da irgendwas ist. Oder hier. Gut.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Okay, now you're really...
Kriegst einen Headshot von mir? Gut.
Had enough?
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Catch him in the crossfire.
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
You won't get away with this!
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Noch ein schönes Geheimnis.
Shit up!
Ich weiß nicht mal, wo ich hin muss. Einfach da unten hin. Nö, da werde ich nicht lang gehen.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Es juckt, es juckt, es juckt. Muss ich mir kurz kreuzen.
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. One
Da wollte ich
wrong
erstmal
bullet
raus.
could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tomb. I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Zum Glück war da Wasser.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Natürlich.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
Ich nochmal Glück gehabt, dass
Climbing
ich
down
da
that
sei.
ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith, which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however.
Und da fanden wir natürlich einen
As
zweiten
Sheriff
Eingang.
Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Eindeutig Elevator.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Nein! Ja! Okay. So gefährlich finde ich das bis jetzt noch gar nicht, muss ich sagen. Eher ein bisschen angenehm. Seid ihr denn?
I will drop you down a mine shaft. What in
Ich kann mich nicht bewegen. Jetzt wieder. Konnte mich gerade ganz kurz nicht bewegen.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada
Kacke.
City.
Wieso bin ich
Well,
denn
I
jetzt
thought Plummer
runtergefallen?
met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
So. Okay, ich muss da schnell durch. Ich muss erstmal weg von dem Dynamit, was mir jetzt hier entgegengeschmissen wird.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Oh, eine schöne Waffe. Und jetzt? Und jetzt? Henry Plummer. Ich glaube, nach dem mache ich eine kleine Aufnahmepause und kurz schnell noch einen Kaffee, weil
Catch this, you son of a bitch! This day is just getting worse and
Aua,
worse
aua,
for you,
aua, aua.
ain't it?
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
Taking me. Ooh. That had to smart. You can shoot, but can you aim? God damn it! I need some help here.
kann ich.
Come on,
Nee, jetzt
boys.
kann ich ihn gerade
Take
nicht.
this cocksucker out.
Mist.
Oh, he's hurt now. Did that asshole just kill Red?
Schönen Kopfschuss gegeben. Schnell nachladen. Beziehungsweise mit U kann ich doch. Eure Munitionskapazität, das kann ich natürlich auch noch.
No
Ups.
blood money for you today. Did you see that? Catch this, you son of a bitch!
Wo ist er?
I'm going all medieval on your ass.
Warum? Wo? Wie? Was? Hä? Hä? Och nö. Nö. Okay, perfekt.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
Nö. Kacke. Ah. Muss ja erstmal rausrennen.
Who said you could throw dynamite? You ain't taking me. Nice shot. Bet you can't do it again.
Jetzt sehe ich ihn. Da kommt nämlich wirklich noch einer.
You can shoot, but can you aim? Show yourself. No blood money for you today. Why not just give up and die? He's killed a lot of good men.
Na, wo bist du?
I'm going all medieval on your ass. You want some more? You're dead.
Kopfschuss. Hab
So that's
ihn.
how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Auszeichnung dabei. Kopfschuss. Nachts der Wahrheit. 3 von 4. Fortfahren. War das Kapitel 3?
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
So durch hier John Weasley Hardin.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Sehr schnell oder stirb. Das gucken wir uns in der nächsten Aufnahme an. Das war jetzt nur eine ganz kleine, kurze Aufnahme zwischendurch. Ich würde sagen, vielleicht nehme ich gleich noch auf, vielleicht aber auch nicht. Ich weiß es noch nicht. Ich wünsche auf jeden Fall noch einen schönen Tag, falls wir uns nicht mehr hören sollten. Und bis bald. Tschüss.